Optical Doppler radar. Today, scattered thunderstorms, high 89. Winds east-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain, 40%. For tonight, thunderstorms early, low 74. Winds east-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain, 40%. On Tuesday, partly to mostly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. High 90. Chance of rain 60%. Our 7-day outlook.
Hi, hello. Welcome in. It is I. Back at it again with the... What is it? What I keep forgetting what this format is called. It's like TV show, back at it again with another episode of my famous TV show. Yeah, it was this. We've all been waiting for it. We've been waiting. Yeah, I'm a bit sick, so you have to deal with me sounding even more nasally than usual, which is fun. But if you don't mind that, we're gonna freaking have a cute little chill art stream today. I'm working on stuff. You're working on stuff, probably. It's my birthday today. Yo, happy birthday, Prince Stolas, you legend. Thank you for spending some time with me on your birthday. Hope you have a good day, dude. Yeah, if you are working on stuff, I'm gonna help motivate you. If you're not working on stuff, that's totally fine too. Hope you have a chill day. Bear with me a second, just grabbing some reference images for this dude. Pulling all this thingy and putting over here. Hello? We zoom in and we get this thingy and then we put it over here. Yes. Where's my chat? Gaming? What the hell? Pretty sure that's illegal. I don't know if you should I don't know if you should be openly say things like that. YouTube might report you to the police or something. Hi Chipster, I haven't heard that one before. That's a good one. Hello. What you drawing? Okay, this is a commission for. This is a commission. Well, the character's called Mildy. I think the username is something else. No, it's the same. Yeah. So we got some cute little wiggly wiggle animation images that we're drawing today. It's gonna be chill and it's gonna be freaking nice. Yippee. Only do illegal things. Okay, I mean, if you strictly restrict yourself to only doing illegal things, never doing anything legal, then I think it's fine. Like, as long as you're only doing either illegal things or non-illegal things. Like, you can't do both, but as long as you're only doing one of those things, it's fine and you won't get arrested. I believe. Well, yeah. How have you guys been? It's been a little while. Since last stream. I've missed strem. But I was also, I mean, okay, I wasn't ridiculously ill. But it's one of those illnesses that, for some reason it also affects you mentally. And you just don't feel like doing anything. I did a good job with my videos though. I was pretty productive in that sense. I just heard a mysterious, ominous pop noise. It sounded like something exploded in my walls. That's really cool. Good morning. Good morning. Very sleepy, absolute mood. Watching through an MR headset. What is an MR headset? Am I being smooth brain right now? I'm living in your walls? Oh, okay. As long as I know who it is, then I don't mind. Strange people living in my walls. You just gotta let me know first, okay? I feel like that's pretty common sense, you know? Close to finishing the designs for a new character, now art block is hit. I hate that. Like, art block always comes at the worst time. I don't know if you've heard me say that before. I feel like I say it a lot, so I apologize if I sound like a broken record right now. But something that always helps me with getting over art block is to hello, how dare you? Thank you for the sub, Swode. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, by the way, dude. Hi, Mr. Aaron. Hello. And thank you
Beam
for the
jump
dodo.
scare, no way.
Thank you for the dodo as well, Citrus. And the resub, Ziamek. Appreciate it. Welcome to Cattle Squad for another month. I've been transformed into a cat. I kind of forgot that I set this up. I love the head wiggles in this model. So cat. Yeah, my brain is a little bit muddled. I apologize. Keep forgetting that Chip is German now. I've gotten past that point. I will never forget. It's like my favorite thing about streaming now. Yeah, what I was saying, just to wrap up my thought about the art block. What always helps me with art block is to learn something new. I try to do it in a way like when I also wenn ich ich habe keine Ahnung, wie ich das auf Deutsch sagen soll. Ich glaube Artblock gibt's nicht auf Deutsch. Man sagt einfach Artblock. Ja. Dann ist das halt so. Ich sag immer das Gleiche, wenn ich Deutsch sprechen muss. Ich habe einfach keine Ideen. Ich will aber auch nicht so viel sagen, weil die meisten Deutsch nicht verstehen. Rette mich jemand, bitte. Die 10 Sekunden gehen nicht vorbei. Yippee. Okay, sorry about that. Just became a German for some reason. Don't really know what that's all about. It's like something that keeps happening to me lately. I just like suddenly, for a minute, I can't speak any other language other than German for some reason. It's a really odd phenomenon. If anyone knows any like home remedies for that, I would really appreciate that. Okay, Kunstblockierung. Yeah, I basically said like I don't know what to say now because I don't know how to explain the art block thing in German. I think there's probably not a German word for art block. I'm pretty sure you just say the English word. But yeah, when I have art block, I try to like figure out why I have art block. There's always a reason why you have art block. I feel like people kind of forget that. And for me, it's usually because I can give you a recent example actually. When I was working on my latest storytime video, the road trip part 2, I had to draw cars several times, and I kept getting art block. And I figured out that's probably because I hate drawing cars. And why do I hate drawing cars? Because I'm not very good at it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna practice drawing cars for a bit. And you know what? That helped a lot. So yeah, I guess to summarize, if you get art block and you can't take a break because you have a deadline or whatever, like the first thing you should always do is take a break. But if you can't take a break because you already took one or you have a deadline or whatever, try learning something new. Either something related to the thing you're working on, or it can be something completely different, honestly. Like, I don't know, sometimes I'll just be browsing YouTube and I'll see a tutorial for something like really random. and I'll just like try it out. And I don't know, but like the mental like what is it called? Like I always just get a boost of motivation from learning something new. It's just really like satisfying. Anyway, if you draw some blocks and make it art, honestly, yes. Unironically, like drawing something new also helps. Or just creating something new in that case. Yo, is that a nebula? What the heck? Welcome in, dude. Do you prefer to speak German or English more? Just curious. Definitely English, considering it's my first language. I'm unfortunately not quite at the level I want to be with German yet. It's still kind of hard for me. It doesn't really like come naturally. Maybe it's a bit hard to tell if you don't understand German and you hear me doing the German thing for 1 minute. Maybe it sounds like I know what I'm doing. But it's a lot easier when I can decide like what I want to say. When someone redeems the German thing, I can just say like predetermined sentences that I already know how to say. But yeah, if I'm like interacting with people in real life, it's a lot harder, honestly. But I do really like the language. Not gonna lie, it's a cool language. I also really hate the stereotype that German sounds angry, because it's like not true at all in my opinion. Of course, certain words are gonna sound angry if you say them in a annoying way. I feel like you can say that for any language. Nice to meet another Aaron. Yo, Aaron squad. Hello. You were in the middle of watching my Artathon stream. Were you actually watching that stream, like, from start to finish? That's freaking wild. I appreciate that, though. Yeah. I only know English. Honestly, don't even like feel bad about that. Cause we native English speakers, we're so freaking full of ourselves that we don't even bother to learn other languages like other countries do. Like in schools, I mean. I feel like, I guess, I don't know, it's kind of a tough thing, because obviously if English is your first language, there aren't many other languages that are... What is going on with my... Hello? The pressure stopped working. So, oh, okay, so it's back. Got a loading sign. Okay, I'm gonna save. Just in case disaster is about to appear. But yeah. I kind of wish that other languages would be taught more in schools in Britain. Because it's so much easier to learn a second language as a kid. But also, I do kind of get it because there's not many other languages that would be, like, super useful. To the point where you would use them enough to where you wouldn't forget them, I guess. It would just be really cool, and it's kind of like a missed opportunity kind of thing, I guess. You know what should be taught in schools? Frickin' sign language. Like, I learned a little bit of sign language in British Sign Language in primary school, but it was a totally optional thing. I think it should be a like a main subject, honestly. Cause it's honestly, I know a bit of German sign language, and it's really not like that hard. A lot of it is pretty I don't know, there's certain signs that just kind of like make sense, and you just make that connection in your brain, like, oh, tea is the word for tea is you act as if you're drinking a cup of tea. Obviously, it's really easy to remember. And I feel like if you would learn sign language in schools, that's something that kids would find fun as well. I found it fun as hell as a kid. I don't know. Brush couldn't handle the pressure. Same, honestly. What app is that? This is Clip Studio Paint. X version. Although what I'm doing right now can be done in the Pro version. Beep boop beep boop beep boop. Honestly, sign language is useful even if you don't know any deaf people. Because sometimes you get in these situations where you can't like hear the other person for some reason. You can just sign to them. Like if they're like on the other side of the store, you don't want to yell at them. You just sign what you want to say to them. Ah, couldn't handle the chipflake style. Same. Let me just want to check how I do the eyes usually. You know when you forget how to draw in your own art style, so you have to reference your own artwork. Okay. Do I want to make? I want to make the pupil a little bit bigger. Where's my chat gone? There you are. Meep morp. Very true. Very true. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And I think I'm not forgetting anything from the character design. Nope. We good. Time for some animation. Imagine animating, what the heck? Any art tips? I'm struggling with art block. Dag, if you'd have just joined, if you'd have joined 10 minutes ago, I was literally just talking about art block. I will repeat it quickly though for you. Basically I just said that when I have art block, something that always helps me is to learn something new. And I try to relate that to Well, first of all, I try to figure out the reason why I have art block in the first place. Sometimes it's just because you need a break, but other times it's because of, for example, when I was working on my latest video about the road trip, I kept getting art block every time I had to draw a car. So I figured out the reason I'm having art block is because I hate drawing cars, and I was like, okay, why do I hate drawing cars? It's because I'm not very good at it. So I just practiced drawing cars for a little bit, and suddenly it was a lot easier. But I also sometimes can just learn something new, like, that's completely random. Like, I'll be browsing my YouTube homepage and I'll see a tutorial for, I don't know, some like random thing that you can do in Clip Studio. And I find that when I learn how to do the thing and it works, I like get a boost in motivation, because it's just kind of like cool to, I don't know, maybe it's like the success of achieving something. Maybe that like releases serotonin in your brain and it makes you like happy or something. I don't know. Something like that. Ah. Seen your content around 2 weeks ago and already watched all of your videos. That's amazing. Thank you so much for that. I'm kind of impressed that there's people who go back and watch all my old content. That's very cool. Did I release 100 videos yet? Last time I checked, I was getting close. Is there a way to see that without including like unlisted videos and stuff? If I just go to my channel, what does it say? It doesn't say how many videos I've made. Man. Oh well. I mean, a little while ago, I did a live stream where I reacted to all of my videos. And at the time, that took me 12 hours, so... It must have taken you a long time as well, so I appreciate that. Of the latest UK trip video. Thank you very much. I'm really proud of how it came out, honestly. Like, I just made a commentary video of the first part for Patreons and YouTube members. And when I was watching back the first part, I was like, damn, the like sketchy animation parts look so bad in comparison to the second part. Like, I feel like I've made a big improvement on that. It did take like 5 times as long though, to be honest. I'm still trying to work on some kind of like animation style that doesn't take me like 500 hours. But still looks good and it's still fun to do, you know? I think I'm gonna try doing some like tweening or something in the next part. I don't know. We'll see. But oh, something I wanted to say earlier that I completely forgot was, I don't know if you noticed, but my latest video, the gap between the last one is only 3 weeks, when usually it's 4 at least. Are you proud of me? I'm proud of me. I don't know, but giving myself that less time, I feel like it kind of helped me to stay on track with the video, I guess, and really think about like what I'm spending my time on and what things are actually necessary to spend that much time on, you know? So I think having a 3-week upload schedule is gonna work out for me, to be honest. It sounds like bad to give yourself less time to work on stuff, but it's actually... I feel like I don't know, like I said, I feel like I'm just focusing that time on more important things. Whereas with 4 weeks, it was kind of like, oh, I still have a week, so I'm just gonna mess around with this art style for an entire week that I'm not even gonna use in the final part anyway. But yeah. Like the new style, thank you, appreciate it. $126 videos, really? What am I doing with my life? I'm glad some of you noticed. That's good. Usually, every time I post a video, I get like 1 million comments being like, yo, thought you died. And it's like, okay, like, I know... I know the freaking, like, Minecraft Let's Players that you watch can upload twice a day. But here in the animation sphere, like, if you're getting a video every 3 weeks, you're eating good, like, come on. Do you know any other animation channel that uploads that much? That often? Any ideas on upcoming videos besides the UK tour? Yeah, I'm taking a little... spoilers, I'm taking a little break from the UK trip video series. Just for like 1 or 2 videos. I'm gonna make a couple of animated skits again. I have a couple of funny little animation ideas in my brain that I recently put up a poll on Patreon for, actually. For the next one. So many people always like, wow, story times are back even though they've been back for a while now. I know, right? Like... It's such a pet peeve of mine. Yo, frickin' 27 months, Bob. What the heck? Ah? Truer words never been spoken. Yeah, oh my god, it is such a pet peeve of mine every time I post a story time. So, like, some people are so, like... they're so extra about it as well. They're like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Is this real? Chip made another story time? What? Also, I noticed my text-to-speech is getting slow again. What the heck? The moment I read it out myself, it's gonna cut me off, isn't it? Chip. Chip, come on, you're doing so well. Why are you taking so long now? Just read out the message, buddy. It's not that hard. God, this freaking guy. Is he not gonna read it out? Man, we had such a good streak of not having issues with the text-to-speech. That is so annoying. Anyway, thank you for the super culture shot. I really appreciate it. Wait. I have a... Warum hat das so lange gedauert? Okay, Moment. Ich kann das einfach... Oder soll ich einfach warten? Glaubt ihr, das kommt noch? Oder soll ich das manuell eingeben? Ich glaube, ich warte bis die Minute vorbei ist. Und dann mache ich den Text-to-Speech einfach selbst. Wie geht das nochmal? Das und das und das. 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 Nee, nicht das. Wo ist das? Okay, I have a way to make the text-to-speech thing, like I can do it myself. I think my my bot is just being slow in general today because the avatar change took really long as well. I'm just struggling to find my text-to-speech thing right now. Bro, I hate being sick, dude. It nerfs my brain. It's like my brain doesn't work properly. I hate it. Oh, here it is. Okay. I do this. Wait. I do this. And I press play. No? Okay. Never mind. You know what it is? I updated it before starting stream. I should have just not updated it. Alright, okay, I'll just read it out myself then, I guess. Okay, thank you for the super couches, I really appreciate it. The fitness grab pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. Is that a reference? That sounds like a reference to a meme that I didn't see yet. Okay, anyway. It is a meme, don't know why it's a meme, but it is. Okay. Thank you for the information. Alright. Were we discussing something that I've now completely forgotten about, or are we good? Something that had to be done in school? I think we had something similar, actually. What's the favorite thing you ate during your Germany tour? I have not done a Germany tour. Was that a typo? Okay, I'm gonna assume you meant UK tour. Favorite thing I ate. Okay, I don't know if I would say it was my favorite, but spoiler, we also passed through York. And there, I ate a freaking like a Sunday roast wrapped in a Yorkshire pudding. It was pretty epic. Yo, thank you for another dono couch, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna give him a sec.
Chip is on strike because it's not being paid enough. Hashtag pay Chip more.
Bro, of course he decides to work when we're discussing his income. This freaking guy. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Wait, where's... Where's the message in the YouTube chat? I don't see it. Oh my god. My super chats are messed up. What the heck? I don't see them in my chat. Hello? Is YouTube messed up right now? I refreshed it, it's just loading infinitely. Oh no. Well, first of all, thank you, Couchdot, I really appreciate it. And thank you so much to Steel as well. I appreciate it very much. I really wish I could read your message right now, but it's literally not loading. Is it working fine for you guys? Like, YouTube just completely died on me. Everything else works. Twitch is fine. My chat that's connected through my bot is fine, but YouTube is broken. What the hell? Oh, it wouldn't be a chipflake stream if there was no, technical difficulties. Alright, okay, what if I just get chat up on my phone? What the heck, dude? Beeble, 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 beeble. Beeble, beeble, beeble. Bro, what is going on with YouTube? I can't click on the stream on my phone. What? I could click on all my other videos. What? What is going on? Okay, I clicked on it through another way. Okay, now I can see your message on my phone. What is going on? Can I just have one normal stream without technical difficulties, please? Okay, thank you, T-Steel. I really appreciate it. Sorry that Chip didn't read it out. He's being really annoying today. Little stupid guy over there. Look at that stupid face. I enjoyed your evolution through the years, and I wish you nothing but the best. Also, after you end your stream, do they stay up on your channel? Anyways, thank you for making my day, and have a good one. You too, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, you can watch all of my streams back on my YouTube streaming channel. You can also, I think you can even watch the VODs on Twitch, actually. Either way, yeah. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you very much. The expiry time is frozen on your screen. Okay, maybe YouTube's been a bit silly today. For multiple people. That's really cool and nice, honestly. Was I talking about something? Frickin' worst thing about having a blocked nose, you frickin' I'm like out of breath just by talking. I can't frickin' breathe. Yo, thank you for the dodo, Tara. I really appreciate it. YouTube's being glitchy as hell right now, so I apologize if Chip doesn't read that out. I'll just read it out myself. Blah. Although I'd really like to know how Chip would say it. Subscription if breathing is expired. Oh, that's probably why. I forgot to pay my breathing subscription. And now I'm demoted to cheap streaming, cheap breathing with ads. That's cool. I'm always sick. I'm pretty lucky with sickness, to be honest. I don't get sick very often. Now let me thought I was gone for good then, dude. Oh my god. Okay, it's still not loading. What is going on? Okay, I'm gonna give you a message, a heart on my phone, if I can. There we go, heart. Thank you, Tara. I really appreciate it. This live stream I've commented on. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm the first for multiple people. What's that all about? Breathing. Long time viewer, how are you? Nice. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. Other than being a little sick and loopy, I'm pretty good. We doing okay? I like the song, but it's a little. It sounds like too sad. You only get half a nostril. You gotta pay for the rest of the nose. That's some. That's something from Black Mirror right there. Why did you pick a tent as a place to sleep? Okay. First of all, it wasn't the first time we slept in a tent. It was we camped several times in the second half of the trip, and it was really cool actually. Spoilers. It was really cool, and we definitely should have camped more often. But also, I guess maybe I should have like described it a little better in the video. It wasn't like your average tent, like the really thin waterproof material. It was like kind of like thick. It's like a thick fabric type material. It was a really like I don't know if I would use the word luxury tent, but it wasn't like some cheap tent that we spent 70 euros on, 80 euros on. If it wasn't for both the bugs and also Tim's bed was like dreadful. Like the main bed, the one me and my partner slept on, that was nice. It was just a freaking, like, imagine going camping and then you sleep in like an actual bed. That was kind of nice. The Tim's bed was like this freaking like piece of metal. It was tiny. It was like falling off it. It like collapsed in the middle of the night. But yeah, other than that, it was pretty nice. But, and I'll mention that in the next part, I think. We definitely should have just like brought our own tent. Because it was kind of expensive in hindsight. It probably would have been like £30 or something if we'd have brought our own tent. Funny how the only message Chip read out loud was the one about Chip being on strike. I know, right? This freaking guy. Bugs paid rent too? Well, apparently not, because that was kind of expensive. Ever think you're gonna re-release old plushies? The thing with that is, the like really old ones, I don't use the same manufacturer anymore. So even if I give my current merch company the same blueprints or like, you know, concept art, the plush is gonna look different. The very first chip plush, actually, the one with the blue eyes, and the second one, the really small one, those actually had the exact same concept art, but they look totally different because it's a different manufacturer. But yeah, even so, I don't know, I like the idea of making new stuff and not just reusing old designs, honestly. I'm sorry if that's disappointing. I totally get that if it is. It's just my personal relationship with my art in general, I guess, is like that. I like that the plushies kind of like symbolize different eras of my channel in a way. If that makes sense. What are your favorite M&Ms? I love M&Ms. Crispy ones, very epic. I don't know if I like the crispy ones or the chocolate ones more, honestly. They're kind of like... It kind of depends what I'm in the mood for. Yeah, a long chip plushie is definitely going to be a thing one day. I'm just going to have a very, pardon the pun, long think about exactly how long it should be. Will we ever get a U plushie? Well, assuming you mean this character, yes, but to be completely honest with you, I have been procrastinating on the design for it. Because there's just so many possibilities with this design, you know, like, I can make like a bipedal one, like kind of like a makeshift style one. Or I could do like a semi-realistic skunk one. I could do like Chip's body type, but with socks instead. Like, there's so many different designs I could do, and I'm kind of struggling to decide. Well, I mean, I've been meaning to like draft some ideas and like actually start thinking about it. And it is kind of like with the chip ones, where I can always do multiple different designs like every few months or so. But to be completely honest, I'm literally just procrastinating on making the drafts for the for the ideas. And I am sorry. Finally got a job, yo. Congrats, dude. Ultra realistic life-size skunk-cat. I mean, Socks is like supposed to be the size of like an actual skunk, so they're not that big in real life, so I feel like a life-size Socks plush would actually be a pretty decent size. Well, another thing about it is like, you know, Chip has such a simple design that it's really easy to decide like what colors he should be and what materials we should use and stuff. And with Socks, it's like, okay, he's got like all these stripes and diamonds and stuff, a fluffy tail. Do I make his tail
Hey man,
like...
how are you? Hope you're feeling more better.
Ja. Danke, Alex. Du Legende. Es ist immer die kein Deutsch verstehen. Mussten zuhören, wie ich die auf Deutsch bedanke. Dankeschön, vielen Dank. Oh, yo, you saved me. Thank you, Beth. I was saying, well, first of all, I called Alex a legend. I think you would probably understand that though, since it's like almost the same word. And then I was like, it's always the people who don't understand German have to listen to me thank them in German. And then I was just going through random words to thank people in German. But yeah, I appreciate it very much, dude. I'm gonna check. Let's see if YouTube works now, because that actually went through really fast. No, it's still not loading. What is going on? This is so weird. Okay, I'm just gonna hard it on my phone, I guess. Oh, now it doesn't even load on my phone. Bro. That's an old stream. What the heck? What the flip-flop? Yeah, I am feeling more better. Thank you very much. I'm not completely healthy yet. Throat has just started to hurt on cue. And I cannot breathe. But other than that... Oh, and also I'm loopy as hell because the illness is making my brain not work for some reason. Other than that, I'm doing great. Thank you very much for asking and stopping by today. You legend. If that has not been stated yet. Hacking legend, right there. Right there. Yes. Making a small original animated short series. Ooh. Your videos are a great inspiration for me. Took lots of your clips and used them for flying parts. I don't know what that means, but that sounds awesome. Good luck with your project, dude. I always find it really freaking cool when other people start working on their own projects because of me. That's like I'm like, yo, what? Everyone is the biggest legend, not just me, but thanks. Okay. That is very true. Everyone in the stream right now is the biggest legend. Also, everyone who's watching the VOD is the biggest legend. And also everyone who cannot be in stream at the current moment is big legend. Big legends everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna do... Well, I'm gonna update my Trello first. To say that I have completed the line art for Mildy. And now I'm in the mood for more line art, so I'm gonna move on to the line art for this one. Me when I line my art? Okay, let me grab some references. Because unfortunately, I do not have photographic memory. Very sad. Oh. Here. Very adorable character, by the way. Just saying. Ah. Okay. Is Germany any different than the UK besides languages? Well, I'll have you know that in Germany they speak slightly different. Like, I came over here and I was like, what are you even saying? I can't understand you. Yeah. Jokes aside. It is different and also similar. Yeah. I think the main difference, to me at least, is Germany in general feels more like clean, I guess. Don't yell at me that there are cities such as Duisburg that aren't clean, I know. But I feel like there's a lot more nice looking cities than bad ones compared to the UK. But that's probably also because a lot of the German cities got destroyed for some reason in a particular period of time. So they're a bit more modern and, like, you know, obviously if everything got destroyed, it's pretty easy to be like, okay, we gotta rebuild, let's do it in like a really nice, efficient way. Whereas in the UK, you've got a lot of like really like stupid winding roads and things like that, and you just kind of gotta build around them. So in that sense, it makes more I can't breathe, dude. I just want to say that I don't think it's necessarily something like, oh, English people don't care about the environment and they throw their rubbish on the floor and stuff like that. Like, I do think, in a way that's true, probably because of things like, you know, the deposit system in Germany. You get money back for plastic bottles and such, so obviously people have more of an incentive to not throw them on the floor. But I don't mean to say that, like, British people in general are, like, they don't look after their cities and stuff compared to German people. I think it's more so to do with the thing I said earlier about how many British towns, cities are built around, like, stupidly laid out roads from hundreds of years ago that they can't. Oh, what is going on? What?
Der Skibidi-Toilet twerkt episch neben einem Giant aus Ohio. Während der Rissler in Kai Kenards Kühlschrank über den Sinn des Käselebens diskutiert und dabei ein unsichtbarer Staubsauger Jazzmusik mit seinen Wurstfingern spielt.
Huh? It didn't even show up in the Cool Fellows list. What just happened? Oh, was that a Ko-fi Oh, okay. Thank you for the for the Ko-fi donation, Bob. I really appreciate it. Was that like... Was that a reference? All I understood was Skibbity. But even so, I don't fully understand that either. Brain rot super chat caught me off guard. Brain rot in German was not something I expected to hear today. What's your opinion on roundabouts and roads? Dude, that's another thing. Britain has so many frickin' roundabouts. It's ridiculous. Like, they gotta frickin' cool it with the roundabouts. It's insanity. Like, they're everywhere. It's like, what? It's not something I ever noticed while living there, but like having lived in Germany for so many years now, and then going back to the UK and like being in a car driving around every day for several hours, I really noticed how many freaking roundabouts there are in that country. Like, jeez. You live between two roundabouts? What? On the same road? Oh, it's some of them as well. They're in like really, like they don't even make sense sometimes. They'll be connecting like 3 roads, and it's like, okay, but why isn't there just a crossing here? It's put a traffic light, bro. It's so weird. I can't breathe. How are you? I can't breathe, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Also, everything is broken today, including my brain. Actually, let me write that down so I don't forget. Note to self. Ko-fi donation alert is broken. The message is instead of the name for some reason. There we go. Yippee. Yippee. Hip hip hooray. Would everyone stop saying hip hip hooray? Like, can we bring back hip hip hooray? There we go. Yeah, I do think it's hard to judge, like, if a country is good to live in without ever having lived there, or without having lived there for a certain period of time. I mean, it's not like I came here visiting while I still lived in the UK, and I, like, weighed the options. I, like, came here to Germany and I was like, yo, this country is so much better than the UK. I think I shall live here. You know, my partner could have been living in, like... Okay, I mean, there's probably a... there's probably a point where I would have not moved to certain countries, but they could have been living in, like, Italy or France or whatever, and I still would have moved. But only after living here for so long, and having lived in the UK for so long, I feel like I can make a pretty decent judgment, only for myself as well, though, for which country I prefer living in. Would you ever do simple doodle commissions? You know, I've actually thought about that. I'm thinking about it. I might add that to my Ko-fi at some point. In the meantime, though, I do XD. I do sketch request live streams sometimes. I'm probably gonna do one next week, actually. That's a good way to get a little doodle of a little fella. If you want. I do them for like, for the equivalent of 5 USD. Yo, frickin' 19-month resub. Thank you, Gobby. Really appreciate it. Let's see if YouTube works now. Nope, still broken? Oh, that's cool. That's really awesome. Okay, let me check it on my phone. Oh, no, not working. So, please. Okay, not home right now, but came by to say welcome back. Thank you again for drawing my silly guy. You're welcome, Gobby. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a good day, dude. Legend. Ah. People empty. Sad days. Stremin indeed. Yeah, honestly, as much as I definitely prefer living in Germany, I wouldn't go so far as to say the UK is a hellhole. You're definitely entitled to your opinion if you feel that way. Don't get me wrong. Personally, I don't think it's that bad. But yeah. Definitely prefer living over here. I think I made a pretty good decision. Is YouTube delayed? You might be having issues with YouTube right now, because I am. It seems to be okay on mobile, but YouTube is completely broken for me on desktop. It is kaput. I don't know, I think it's a little silly to be like, X country is so much better than Y country. Especially if you've never lived in one of those, or even both of them. Because it really depends on so many factors that it's really impossible to say, like, for absolute sure that one specific country is better than another, you know? Like, I always see, like, Americans talking to Canadians who want to move to America. And they're like, what do you want to move to America for? Like, Canada's so much better. You got free healthcare, you got this, you got this, you got this. And the Canadian people are just like, dude, like, we can't afford to live here. Like, the housing crisis is so ridiculous. Also, I have, like, these other reasons to move there and, like, all that stuff. Like, especially when it comes to countries like the US and Canada, like, they're so big, like, you really can't just generalize them like that. Only country you're allowed to trash talk is your own. I'd say so. Yeah, I don't know. I see people be like genuinely rude to people who are saying like, yo, I'm moving to America. Because they don't personally understand, because they personally don't like America and they don't understand why someone would move there. But like, instead of like actually listening to that person's reasons for moving there, they just say like, why would you move here, you idiot? Like, there's so many better places to move to. It's just like, there's no reason for that. Like, come on, dude. And yeah, in general, I don't think the UK is horrible. But when I visited there on my road trip, it really like solidified in my brain that I'm glad that I don't live there. I still really like visiting it. I think it's a really fun place to visit. But I am also glad that I don't live there. That's just me personally. I mean, there's plenty of people who move from Germany to the UK and they're like very happy with their decision. Like I say, it really depends. It depends on so many things. Like, depends on the person, depends on where in the country you're coming from, where exactly you're going to, what your like specific things like job opportunities are, whether you have family there, stuff like that. There's so many factors that you really can't just be like, yo, everyone who lives in the UK is stupid and should leave. Like, shut up. My nose. Did you travel to the west of the UK? Well, spoiler, yes, but also no. Yes, but we didn't spend as much time there as we originally planned, unfortunately. All will be revealed eventually. But yeah, I really need a break from that format, to be honest. Honestly, Dragon, but fluffy is peak character design. YouTube is not nice today. Dude, same. It's like completely broken for me on desktop. It was this silly fella that's being drawn. What? Fluff intensifies. I love drawing fluff. Dig. Very glad to know that I can still draw. That's cool. A leather biker jacket, but fluffy. Okay, that sounds kind of amazing, to be completely honest. Ugh. Out of all the art styles you've had, which one's your favorite? Well, I can't call any of them my favorite. If I had a favorite, I think I wouldn't change it. So in general, you can just say the one that I most recently did. Do you have any old stock of plushies? I only have a handful of squishy boys left. That I will take to the next convention I go to. Whatever that is, whenever that is. I don't know yet. Unfortunately. But I'm making... Okay, spoiler again, I'm making it... another plush is coming very soon. I really wanted it to be done in time for, like, that it would arrive for Christmas. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. But the way things are going, they should arrive by January. Hello? Why does my pressure stop working? So weird. Dokumi 25. I will be going to Dokumi 2025 if I get accepted. I mean, I'll probably be accepted, but you never know, I guess. But I don't know if I might go to another con, like, between now and then. I don't know for sure, though. If you have any suggestions for any you'd like to see me attend, definitely let me know. Finding it a little difficult to find conventions in Germany, or I'd be willing to go to the Netherlands as well, honestly. I find it hard to even find cons to even go to be honest. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna stop faffing around with this and do the animation. Yeah, I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, we good. Yo, welcome to the Kato squad, guy. Yeah. Yaguaratito. That was good, right? That was good pronunciation. Give me praise. Appreciate it. Welcome to Kato squad. Enjoy the frickin' emoticons. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Always find out about conventions after it's too late to get tickets. Dude, same. I only just learned that Polaris is a thing in Germany. Like, the week before it started. That con looks pretty cool, too. Usually go to cons outside of Europe. I've never been to a con outside of Europe, honestly. Oh, I mean... I was gonna say, unless you count VidCon London, but the UK is still part of Europe. Because Europe and the European Union are two different things. Mid-con London. It was kinda cool. But yeah, after going to like Dokumi and Gamescom briefly, I think back to VidCon London and I'm like, Yep, that sure was a convention. Or was it? It was kind of more like a friends get together. Friends spend like 200 euros and get together. And like barely even stay at the con because there's not much to do. Imagine Brexit happened and the whole of the British Isles physically moved into the Atlantic Ocean. We just take the British Isles and push them somewhere else. Oh, I still can't believe September went by so fast. Like, did we even have September? I'm happy it's only the second week of October, though. It feels like October's like chilling out a little bit. It's not going too fast, which is nice. What did they teach you about the American Revolution? Curious to know a British perspective. The only American history I know of that I learned in school was about the Cold War. I didn't learn anything else unless I've forgotten it. Oh, I totally forgot about Fivester, honestly. Although I also thought it was just kind of like a Fermi type thing. Is it like an actual, like, full-on convention? Because that's something I probably could have done, but it's probably too late to apply now, I think. Dude, honestly, we barely learned anything about British history, to be completely honest. We learned about, like, World War 1 and 2. That's it. We never learned... Well, maybe it's different nowadays. But, when I was in school, we didn't learn anything we didn't learn anything, like, bad that Britain has done in its history. Also, hey Tank, how's it going? Thank you for your input as well. Yeah, dude, we didn't learn anything about, like, Britain losing, like, quote-unquote losing any, like, wars or anything like that. Wild, isn't it? That's another thing I like about Germany. They actually teach about the wars, and it's like really important within like German culture, I guess, to teach the youth about like the history of the country so that it's not repeated, you know? Whereas, you know, Britain, most British people don't know anything about like colonialism and stuff. Which is, you know, a thing. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break to get a drink refill before my throat dies. I will be back in approximately 5 minutes. BRB, look after Chip for me, okay? Oi. Oi. Let me just take this opportunity to do a little retweet. Sorry, I mean repost. And okay, I refuse to call it reskeet. That sounds so stupid. Repost it on Blue Sky as well. Yes, I use Blue Sky. It's pretty good. I like it. YouTube's still broken on desktop. That's cool. What's going on? So, I just laid on my bed for like 2 minutes to like realign my spine. And it reminded me of a TikTok I saw of like, someone working at the cash register in a store. And the customer is like, oh, so you don't have this thing? Can you go check in the back? And the cashier's like, yeah, sure. And they go into the back room. And they just whip. And then they come back and they're like, sorry, we don't have it. I checked. And it just reminded me, like, I could be doing that when I go take a break and you would never know. Like, I say I'm gonna go get a drink. But instead I just stand in front of my PC and just whip and they know. No one would ever know. What are we doing? We are just working on some commissions. Kofi commissions. Just a cute little chill art stream. After the chaos that was the artisan in my last stream. Been meaning to do another sketch request stream as well, but I've been so mentally exhausted that I needed a kind of like a chill stream to get back into it, you know? Imagine live streaming? What? Who does that? Ah. Haven't been to Favesta myself, but I trust my boyfriend's taste. I see. Yeah, I know like one person who's been there and they said it was good. So I also don't have much to go off. I really want to go to Nordic FuzzCon one day. It's just a bit far. But that one seems really good. Brains melting, same here. What software do you make your animations on? The same one I'm using, it's Clip Studio Paint X. Although I also use Adobe After Effects for like for tweened animation and also like adding little effects and stuff. I was so amazed. In the last video I made, there's like a little wiggle effect on the sketchy frame by frame parts. Usually, to make that effect, I would have to redraw every frame 3 times. But I just randomly stumbled upon a preset that makes that effect for you in After Effects, and I was like, mind blown? I can't believe for all these years I've been painstakingly redrawing every single frame multiple times just to get that wiggle effect. Kind of like the one I'm doing right now, actually. When I could have just used that After Effects thing. And I just randomly came across it as well. It's really funny. I really like that kind of effect. Because it just adds like a little bit more like... I don't know, it just makes it look a bit more interesting. Especially on frames where there's just like one image, because there wasn't really anything else to add. Just gives it like a little cute little animation, looks nice. But I stopped doing it because it takes so long to do it manually, and now I just found out I could just do it automatically. I'm still mind blown. Still can't believe it. What if I say that I learned English because of you? Then I apologize. Because I notoriously use incorrect grammar and spelling in my videos for comedic effect. You have water nearby to hydrate? Nope, but I do have Pepsi. Which is basically water, right? Right? No? Okay. Ah. Yeah, was that a chipflake reference? What the heck? That stuff will mess up your teeth? That is very true. That is very true. Well, I mean, it's the sugar-free version, so it's not gonna, like, dissolve my teeth like sugar does. But it does discolor them, that is true. I kind of mitigated a little bit by drinking through a straw, but it's obviously still gonna hit some of my teeth. I don't know how far we should go with the any liquid is basically water meme. Don't know about that. My brain is like literally melting right now. I wanted to do a 3-hour stream today, but I don't know if I can make it. I don't know if I can make it without dying. Sparkling water. Sparkling water is underrated in my opinion. It's kind of like, it's kind of funny because I used to not like it at all. Then I moved to Germany. Sparkling water is super popular over here, at least compared to the UK. And now it's kind of like, I don't know, it's nice to drink like instead of soda because the bubbles kind of trick your brain into feeling like you're drinking soda. And it's somehow like more refreshing because of that. Favorite thing about Germany? The fact that my boyfriend lives here. I don't know. Freaking donut? Probably. Nah, like everyone rags on food in the UK, but I genuinely really miss it. Like, Germany has some great food too, with the, like, you know, donut and frickin' schnitzel and stuff like that, definitely. But I really miss, like, I really miss Indian food, to be completely honest. Like, it exists over here too, but it's usually not as good as in the UK. And I miss fish and chips. It's not the same over here. I miss being able to order a Sunday dinner in a pub. Yeah, I also just miss stuff like frickin' like Domino's, honestly, like I really like I lived in the middle of nowhere in the UK as well, but I still had better takeaway options than I do over like where I am in Germany. I don't know. A bean where? Where is this bean? Fish and chip flake. So true. So true. My mind still can't understand fish and chips. Okay, so I'll try to explain. It's like it's battered fish, right? Yo, thank you for the chia. Alchelio? Did I pronounce that okay? I appreciate it. Hacking bits? What the heck? It's battered fish, okay? Battered and deep fried. And it's really nice. And the chips are also, they're like kind of thick and like flat. And they've also been deep fried in this oil that like hasn't been changed for centuries. So they have this really distinct flavor to them. And they're also like, they're not crispy at all. They're like kind of mushy, which sounds kind of gross, but it's really nice actually. And like, no matter where you order a fish and chips, as long as it's like a takeaway, they almost always taste the same. well, obviously not like exactly the same, like some places are gonna not cook it properly compared to others, but they usually have this very distinct flavor. Which I miss a lot. And also, a lot of Brits put salt and vinegar on their chips. Which is pretty nice as well. Personally, I'm more of a fan of plain salt. But salt and vinegar works too. Hope that explains it a little bit. I do agree though, it does sound... You're just like, it's just fish. It's just a piece of fish and some chips. Like, it doesn't sound like a meal. I get that. When are you coming back to the US so I can get you some real food? Hopefully one day. I'm still mad that my my plan to go to the US in 2020 didn't work out. I've been wanting to go to specifically MFF actually for ages now. But it just hasn't worked out like financially yet. It's Alkelio, like the chip in alchemy, but no worries. Okay. That's a cool last name, though. If you excuse my French. Curry sauce on chips goes hard. That's something I never really tried, to be honest. Like, I feel like that's one of those things that if I grew up with it, I would probably like it. But I never did that, like, while I was living in the UK. So I'm kind of like... It's okay. It's kind of like my feelings with vinegar on chips. It's fine. I can eat it. It's not bad. But it's not like my go-to. Talking about UK food, my mind brings up the bread sandwich. That's something I never ate. What I did eat though was plenty of times I ate chip butties. Literally, literally just chips from the chippy on sandwich bread with butter. Yeah, because it's not fatty enough. Yeah. Food. I just really miss frickin' curry. So we've got like all you can eat Indian places over here. But like, I don't know, it's kind of the same with most all you can eat places, in my opinion. The stuff just doesn't like taste that good. Yo, look at that wiggle. Let's go. What's going on over there, though? This part is a little weird. I've been wondering, why did you switch your channel mascot to a skunk? Sorry if it isn't a skunk. You're one of the only people who actually guessed that it's correctly a skunk. Well, if you want to be, like, really specific, I'm a skunk-cat hybrid. I actually have a video about that on this channel, actually. I wanted to summarize it anyway, but I'm kind of struggling to find the words to explain it. I just lost. I mean, I don't know, maybe you can relate. I don't know if you're one of those people who makes, like, OCs. If you've ever made, like, a persona for yourself, or just any character that you use to represent yourself online. I think a lot of people can relate to that feeling of, like, eventually you just, like, want a different one. Usually that happens when it's, like, a character you made when you were, like, 10. You're like, I've changed a lot since then, I would like a different character that better represents me. That's kind of just the general, like, feeling I had towards using Chip as a representation of me. But with some added animosity, if that's the right word. Because Chip was never really for me in the first place. He was always designed to be appealing to an audience. Not to sound really, like, corporate or anything, but that's the truth. I've been mislabeled as a skunk way too much, really? That's funny. Yo, 10 bobs? Hell yeah. Thank you, Anyons, I really appreciate it. Wait, let me get that up on my phone, it disappeared too quick. Loading, loading, loading. We do a little refresh. Here, have some mysterious tokens. Love your content, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Mysterious tokens? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to get the reference for this character. Where are you? You are Atlas, I believe. This one. Yeah, this adorable bean. Best part about doing commissions is getting to see adorable characters all the time. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely, like, a lot less... I don't know the word. There was a point in time when I was really struggling to connect with Chip as a character, like, at all. And my YouTube channel in general, to be honest. But I've kind of worked through that, and I'm a lot less, like, I really don't, like, mind anymore, I guess. But I still just feel like Chip has developed into his own creature. This art is so cute. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I like how the sketch came out a lot, so I appreciate that. You're a good background noise, hell yeah. Thank you. Good luck with your work, dude. And anyone else who's working on stuff. Good luck. Hi, I'm new. Hi, new. I'm dad. I'm so sorry, I was trying really hard not to say it. But something just overcame me. This is what happens when you hit your late 20s, I think. Making a very weird animation, that is so valid, honestly. I think this new character fits you better. Really? Thank you. Appreciate it. Is his name still Chip, or does it have a different name? Well, the character itself is called Socks. But in general, I really don't mind if you still call me Chip, or Aaron is my real name. Or Aari. Any of those is fine. Thought you were way older, actually. People usually say the opposite. Are you joking? Is that a joke? Nice art, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I am a little sick, which is affecting my brain capabilities, so I apologize if that affects your viewing experience at all. Not sick and my brain capabilities are still limited. Uh-huh. Thought you were 30 plus. Okay, I don't know if you're just joking, but if not, it's kind of nice to hear that, honestly. To be completely honest, I would literally much rather somebody think that I'm 30 plus than like 15. Like, I've been seen and treated as younger than I actually am for literally like my whole life, to be honest. Like, I've always looked younger than I actually am, even as a kid and a teenager. And it's very annoying. Very annoying. Because some people are like really bad at hiding it, that they treat younger people worse than older people. I feel like most YouTube animators are like over 28. Really? I feel like most of them are even younger than me, honestly. Ah. Yo. Boy, 25 months. Thank you for the resub, Convexity. Welcome in, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by on this fine Friday. Friday day. Friday day. Friday day. Not gonna lie, I'm more skeptical when talking to younger people or whatnot. I feel like, you know, obviously, it's kind of like, I love it when I start saying a thing without even thinking about the rest of the sentence. I think at a certain point you do have to treat people differently based on their age. Because you obviously shouldn't be talking to teenagers in, like, adult ways, let's just say that. And I also, you know, for the same reason, I'm not gonna be, like, super friendly with, like, a teenager. Because I don't think it's appropriate for me to be friends with teenagers, to be honest. But I also think some people are, like, way too... I don't know, the words are not coming into my brain today. So people just... They see someone who either is a teenager or they just think they're a teenager and they, like, just straight up, like, treat them bad. Like, no, literally zero respect. That kind of thing, I don't understand that. Like, that's still a person, you know? Like, you can keep in mind that, like, obviously, they're gonna, I guess, think in different ways to adults, you know, brain's not fully developed, yada yada, but, like, just being, like, not treating them like a person, like, I don't get how people can do that. That's, I don't know, that's messed up to me. Ah. Yeah, some people have a superiority complex, that's true. They're like, finally, I'm an adult, I can treat younger people like trash, just like I was treated when I was growing up. The cycle continues. $18 hate minus. Oh, that's a whole nother topic. Bro's face is so fluffy. Oh my gosh. How are you? I'm pretty good. Thank you very much for asking. My brain is a little broken, to be honest, so... So bear with me. No thoughts in that head. Aw, very adorable thoughts in this head. I don't think this character's a cat actually, but they also don't have the species on the rare. They look like a ferret to me. Best VTuber model I've seen for just laid back streams. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I think he needs some touch-ups, to be honest. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at making models since I made this one. But I'll get to that when I get to that. Oops. Oopsie. Eh. Yeah. But oh my god, tracing? Don't cancel me. So tempted to do the Minecraft villager every time. What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna do a Minecraft villager. And then I'm gonna do a backflip. Need to finish music. How do I acquire the elusive motivation skill? Well, I am interpreting this message as a half joke, so I'm going to give you some actual advice. Personally, what really motivates me is one thing is looking at art and animations. from people who inspire me. So I guess in that case, you would listen to some music from someone who really inspires you, which is probably what you do anyway, so I don't know how helpful this is, but for me, it's like I look at a really good animation, and I'm like, I want to make that too. That's one method. Another one, sometimes I go back and look at my old work, and I don't know, just like looking at my old stuff and being like, whoa, this is trash, I'm so much better nowadays. It's kind of a boost of motivation for me. That, or like just wanting to like kind of prove how much better I am nowadays. Sometimes I'll even take some old artwork of mine and redraw it, just so I have like a really obvious freaking like smack myself in the face, like, look how much better you are now. Motivation, you know. I had a third one, but my brain decided it wasn't important enough, so it's gone from my brain. Oh yeah, it's the one I said that helps me with burnout, is to learn something new. Because, I don't know, sometimes I'll like browse my YouTube feed and there'll be like a tutorial for some like random thing that Clip Studio can do. I'll be like, oh, that's cool, and I learn how to do it. And then I have like the motivation to like apply that in my next project, you know. I don't know, maybe that helps. What graphics tablet do you use? I actually use a Wacom Cintiq. I think it's the 32-inch one. It's a big chunky boy. I do not recommend getting one unless you earn a decent amount of money from your artwork, because it is a objectively well, I shouldn't say objectively. It is the best tablet I've ever used personally. It's really good, but it's very expensive, and you definitely do not need a tablet like this to be a good artist. Like, I only got this a couple years ago. I built my channel on a frickin'... Well, first it was a Wacom Intuos, and then I got a Galmon tablet. Neither of those had screens. So yeah, please don't listen to me say that I use a Wacom Cintiq and then think like, oh, I gotta get one of those too if I want to be a good artist. Like, nope. That is incorrect. Screen tablets are better for your back, by the way. Not screenless tablets, I meant. Ah. €3,500. Is that really that much nowadays? I think I only paid 2,500. I mean, I say only as if it's a small amount. In comparison to, I can't believe it. Is it really €1,000 more expensive nowadays? It has to be like a newer model, right? I don't really have any good tablet recommendations for a beginner, unfortunately. Because obviously I haven't used a beginner tablet for many years, so there's a lot more options nowadays. but I do in general recommend the screenless ones if you're just starting out. Mostly because they're a lot less expensive than the screen tablets. The fact that they're a lot better for your back is also a plus. They do take a little while to get used to, but you should. I think it's a lot more. I think it's a lot smarter to just like power through that initial stage of it feeling weird, instead of just going all in with a screen tablet and then, I don't know, you spent all that money on something that you maybe don't even like that much. I don't know, like a lot of people even prefer the screenless tablets for drawing, honestly. How did you get it to art? Frickin'. I don't know. I've just done it like as a kid. Because it was fun. And I always liked like cartoons and stuff. And the thing about drawing that I really liked was that I could like draw stuff that I wanted to see. I remember watching the Pokemon anime a lot growing up, and I always found it really disappointing. Because there weren't that many cool battles in it, in my child opinion. Like, there was a lot more, like, slice of life type stories, and, like, stories about Pokemon that I just didn't really care about that much. So being able to draw was like, yo, I can, like, just draw a battle between the characters that I want to see, you know? Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good, thank you for asking. I don't know, I personally prefer drawing on a screenless tablet over a cheap screen tablet. Because the cheap screen tablets, the screen is not laminated like it is on the Cintiq, the tablet that I'm using right now. Which means that there's a little, like, gap of glass between where you're drawing and, like, the screen itself. I mean, there's always going to be a little gap, but it's very, very minimal on the Cintiq. And most people don't seem to mind that. I don't know why it bothers me so much, though. But I really hate that. For me, if it's a screen tablet, I really need to feel like I'm actually drawing on the screen and not a piece of glass. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know, if you really want a screen tablet, I feel like you can always just, like, order one and try it out, and then, like, send it back if you don't like it. Pokemon is not your cup of tea. No, I love Pokemon. Not so much the anime though. Much prefer the Digimon show. There's actually cool battles in that show, and I really liked that there was an overarching story. As a kid, I remember being so frustrated with the Pokemon anime, like the Johto one. because there was this little overarching story about like the GS ball. Like this special Pokeball that they had to take to a specific guy to open it. And they kept like bringing it up and they never resolved it. They actually never resolved it. I think because they had like a rough idea of how they were gonna resolve it, but then that like they decided to like I don't know how much about the freaking like Pokemon lore I should explain. Based on my understanding, I believe the GS ball was supposed to open into a Pokemon known as Celebi, a legendary Pokemon. But they decided to make a movie about that Pokemon instead. So in the anime, they just give the ball to the guy and then you never hear about it again. I think. Feel free to correct me if any of that's incorrect. But yeah, as a kid, you don't know that, obviously, so you're like, when are they gonna open this freaking ball? But they just keep, like, doing random slice of life stuff. And, like, I just wanted to watch cool fights, honestly. Yeah, I didn't like the Pokemon show that much growing up. There was some that I really liked. I really liked the Raikou movie. I had a little hyperfixation with that movie, to be honest. And there were some like specials and stuff that I enjoyed watching. But for the most part, I was a lot more obsessed with the games. Yeah, I haven't seen the XY anime. I don't know. I don't have any thoughts about it. Is it like different than the others? Or why do you bring that one up specifically? I stopped checking out the Pokemon anime at all, like, around the time that Black and White came out. I mean, I didn't like the X and Y games either, to be honest, so I don't know if I mean, okay, like, the games shouldn't really, like, affect my opinion of it, considering I do like the designs of the Pokemon from that generation, and also the region as well. I like that too. So I don't know. I did check out an episode of the Sun and Moon anime when it came out. I do like the art style a lot of it, but the show itself was a little too, like, childish for me, I guess. I can see why people like it, though. Favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Sneasel. Has been for, like, many years, actually. Like 15 years. Maybe not that long, actually. I think Sneasel became my favorite Pokemon when I was like 14. Nobody asked, but my favorite Digimon is Gomamon, by the way. And it is my dream to get a Gomamon plush. Or a figure. You know what's really annoying? I keep going to like manga stores in Dusseldorf, and there's these really nice new Digimon figures they have. They look really, really nice. But there's no Gomamon. There's only Agumon, Gabumon, Gatomon, and one more. Forgot who the other one is. Oh, it's probably Patamon. And I do like all of those as well, but I really want a nice Gomamon figure or plush. I don't have any Gomamon merch. Nerds in chat. I welcome the nerds. You guys being good at math means that I don't have to have to be. Ah, why is this guy so zoomed in? It's your favorite character ever? I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite character ever. Where's your ref sheet? Oh yeah, in the mail. Something on my bucket list is programming a Twitch bot to calculate math problems. That's a cool idea. Although I feel like in most Twitch chats, there's almost always gonna be someone who's gonna solve it for you anyway. Also, what does QOL stand for? The night after watching your first UK road trip video, I dreamed I met Tim and joined you. That's funny. I like it when your brain is just like, oh, what shall we dream about today? How about this one random video you watched at like 5 PM? I kind of hate dreams, to be honest. For me, they're always they always feel really realistic, even if whatever's happening is so outlandish that you would think my dream self would understand that it's not real. But I never do, for some reason. Quality of life. Oh, okay. I think that's what they meant. Yeah. How can you hate dreams? Well, if you have a lot of bad ones and they feel hyper realistic, I'd kind of rather just not dream at all. Like if I dream, also if I dream that something good is happening, it's always like it always like stops after a certain point. I'm trying to think of an example. I don't know, let's say I'm like dreaming about meeting someone really cool. And I'm like, I don't know, in the waiting room or something, and they're like, okay, we're gonna like go tell this celebrity that you really like, because I this is a stupid example. I love celebrities. Everyone knows that. I don't know. We're gonna go get this person who like really inspires you, and you really like them, and you've always wanted to meet them. We'll go tell them that you're here, and I'm like, yo, cool. I'm really excited, and then they would just like never arrive. And the guys come back and they're like, ah, sorry, it's taking a while. He's like having a shower right now. I'm like, oh, okay, no worries. I'll just wait. Like stuff like that is what I dream. If I ever dream something, like almost all my dreams are bad, and if I ever dream something good, it's always like that. Where it's like a good situation that never like fully happens, you know. I have tried lucid dreaming as well, by the way. Never got it to work though. QOL stands for quality of life. Speaking of acronyms / initialisms, I will also make a Twitch bot that when tagged about what an acronym / initialism means, will automatically unabbreviate it. Yo, that's epic. Do you dream about people in the shower? No. That was I couldn't think of an actual example, so I just made something up. I didn't actually dream about something like that. I didn't actually dream that. Any plans this weekend? No. Kind of like running out of things to do on the weekend, to be honest. I've been meaning to like use a Sunday to organize all my documents. 'Cause I'm really tired of being in those situations where I'm like, oh, I need this document, and I'm like looking for it and I can't find it and I'm panicking. Getting real tired of that. Always wanted to lucid dream, but I would always be scared it would end with sleep paralysis. That's another thing. Same, honestly. Like the concept of sleep. I've never had sleep paralysis, but the concept of it freaks me the hell out. Dude. Master Gaming, what the heck? Welcome, dude. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the dodo. I really appreciate it. My alerts are acting up like crazy today, especially through YouTube, so I'm really sorry that Chip didn't read that out. He might read it out, who knows, if we give him like 5 minutes. Anyway, I gotta look up what you wrote on my phone, because YouTube doesn't work on my on desktop for me for some reason. Today. Okay, your videos have been getting better and better. I hope things have been going well for you, Chip. Keep being awesome. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. You're such a legend. Thank you for supporting me for so long as well. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate that you noticed the improvement in my latest video. Oh, there we go. Now I'm cute. Okay. Yeah, I put a lot of work into the latest video. I really wanted it to be better than the first part of the road trip series. So I'm glad somebody noticed. Where did the other ref I have go? Oh. Meow. Thank you for the resub. Shodan Legend. 21 months, what the heck? What the heck? That went by too fast. Give me a sec. Have you played any of the Mega Man Zero games? I haven't, unfortunately. I haven't played any Mega Man games. Although I want to. I sound like a broken record at this point. But yeah, that's yet another game series that I really want to play at some point. Although I also kind of worry that it'll be one of those games that I will be really impatient with. Like platformers, I am notorious for playing platformers and really enjoying them up until a point where I get stuck on something. That's just taking a little bit too long for me to get past. And then I stop playing. I do kind of worry that I will have that kind of experience with the Mega Man games. I've wanted to play them for a long time though, because for one, the music frickin' slaps. And I also really like that in games with like power-ups and stuff. Those are really cool mechanics that I really enjoy. What number art style are we on at this point? I don't think anyone's counting anymore. I mean, it's also like sometimes what counts as a new art style, or is just an old art style with some tweaks, you know? Speaking of games that I've been playing lately though, I am very close to being done with the first 3 Ace Attorney games. I'm on the final... are they called chapters? I call it episodes, right? The final episode of the 3rd game. Gotta say, I kinda preferred the first 2 games so far. I really like those trials in the Ace Attorney games that are about the characters, like about Phoenix Wright himself, or like Maya and the other characters that are reoccurring in the series. And there's multiple trials in number 3 that are about new characters that I kind of didn't care about that much. So it's gotten a little boring in that sense. I mean, I don't know, maybe sometimes those games, like, in the end they're like, oh, actually, all of these characters were really important to the final episode. Like, maybe that's gonna happen, but... I don't know. Now the final episode is, like, actually about the main characters, so I'm enjoying it again. But it did get a little boring towards the middle of the game. So far, I'd say the 2nd game is my favorite, followed by the 1st, and then the 3rd. But obviously I'm not done with the 3rd one yet, so we'll see. Glad I finally tried the series though. It's a lot of fun. I'm really interested in how the newer games are gonna be different. Honestly really like the fact that you keep changing your art style, gives each video its own unique feel. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. Kinda feels like one of those things that you either love it or you hate it. Feels like the people who watch my videos are really like 50-50 on that. Random question, what are your thoughts on Elder Scrolls? I frickin' love Skyrim. Gotta be one of the games of all time. I haven't played any of the other Elder Scrolls though. Don't know why people hate it, I think it's fun when it changes. I can understand why some people might prefer it if it would stay the same or similar. That I can understand. I don't understand why some people are like really upset about it when it changes though. That I don't understand. But I can understand, like, I really liked this specific art style. It appealed to my specific taste, so it's a shame that it's gone now. That's the kind of thing I understand. But I have tried my best to keep the same style or similar. But it's just not, I don't know, it's just not how my brain works, honestly. I just kind of accepted it at this point that I'm always gonna update it every few videos. Speaking of which, there's probably gonna be a new one in the next video. Well, the next story time at least. About time they release the 6th one. I'm a little scared for when the next Elder Scrolls game happens, if it does. Well, probably most likely will eventually. But I'm a little scared that it's not gonna be how I want it to be, I don't know. What? Opinion on Genshin Impact. I've never played it. I think it is the kind of game that I would enjoy if I did play it. I like the character designs a lot. That's it. That's all my opinions. First time catching your stream. Really like your soda, by the way. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I regret to inform you that I will not be streaming very much longer because it's been 3 hours already. I even said earlier that I was probably not gonna do 3 hours, yet here I am 3 hours later. I don't know, for some reason, when I got back from my break, my brain was just like, bleh. But now it's like fine again, I don't know. I think I'm gonna finish this, the line art, and then I'll stop though. So, another like 10-15 minutes maybe. Although I am really bad at judging the amount of time that I'm gonna continue streaming. Notoriously bad. It's been 13 years since the last Elder Scrolls? Really? Okay, that is wild. It probably doesn't feel that long ago to me because I played Skyrim pretty late. Just thinking about how I want to do these glasses, I think I might just color the line art like in one of these refs. Yeah, okay. Let me just quadruple check if I'm missing anything. Don't know if you remember me, I am really bad with names, I'm sorry. Welcome back though. Okay, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Nah, I think we good. The person you told not to call themselves dumb on one stream. Honestly, a lot of that to a lot of people on these streams. I think I do remember though. I think. Not much of a gamer, but I've been grinding Garfield Kart. Like actually, actually, or are you just joking? Still never played Garfield Kart. I know it's it's like a rite of passage to call yourself a gamer, but I'm just scared that it'll be too good, you know. I might get addicted. Genuinely love Garfield Kart. Nice. Gruff filth. I too enjoy Orange Cat Drives car. Or vehicle, I should say. I hope you'll put the same energy into Chipflake Kart when it comes out. For legal reasons, that is a joke. There would be like 3 playable characters, come on. Messing around in a little Swedish game called Tabs. made by the same people who made content warning. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. What was I doing? Oh yeah, timeline. What happened to your chip avatar? What do you mean? What means you? This. This? Or this? Yeah, I love how you drew my Sona. Already looks amazing. Hell yeah! I'm glad you like it so far. The VTuber thing you made? Oh, the chip only pops up randomly. Or if somebody on YouTube wills the gods that I should transform into him. Are you a skunk? I am! Heck yeah! I always celebrate when someone guesses it right. Although if you want to be really specific, I'm a skunk-cat. Ultra killer reference. I don't even know what that is. It's a game, right? That's another one of those things I just completely missed. It is a game, okay.
Where are the 3 cheese pizzas? IATE Tose Food, where are the taco cells? IATE Tose Food, where is the hamburger helper? AARRRGGH.
Well, thank you for helping me demonstrate the chip for VTuber. Why did that sound so threatening? Yeah, thank you very much, Zoden. I really appreciate it. Is that it? Oh, bro, you just unlocked the frickin' memory of that Garfield animation in my head. I completely forgot about that. Which is really funny because I used to quote that thing all the time. I ate those food. You know what? I also used to always quote the frickin'... Somebody made an Overwatch version of that Garfield animation. Broke TTS? Nah, this is how it's supposed to sound. I just completely forgot about that. That video. Good times. Two of them? Two of them. Yo, I should make a pop-up whenever Chip gets chosen. It says 2 of them. I feel like the more complex I make these streams, the more I'm just asking for things to go wrong. But also 2 of them. Me and Michael. Me and Chip. With this model you can really see how much I tilt my head while I'm drawing. I mean meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Can you say nya? No. I don't speak Japanese, what do you mean? Whose cat is this? Someone come get that cat. Who put that cat on the mic? The cats sound different in Jim. No. But the word for meow is spelled differently. It's M-I-A-U. Which I referenced in my latest hoodie design, actually. Meow. Ah. Meow meow. That's how a German cat sounds. Same in Spanish. So German cats and Spanish cats can understand each other, is that what you're saying? Guten Tag. What is a tag and why is there gluten in it? German dogs though? German dogs go woof. Oh, bow wow. Imagine being a dog. Bork, bork, Pork. Oh, speaking of German, I finally have an idea for my next German channel video. Yes, I have a German channel. It's called Chips Cola with 2 A's on the end. But don't subscribe unless you understand German. Because I don't want to have a bunch of subscribers who don't watch the videos. Ja, wenn man von Deutsch spricht. Ja, also wie ich gesagt habe, habe ich jetzt ein neues Video-Idee. Weiß nicht, ob der Grammatik gerade richtig war. Wahrscheinlich nicht. Wie immer. Ja. Ich weiß nicht, wie viel von dem Video ich was heißt das, erwähnen soll. Nicht viel. I said, yeah, speaking of German. And I was like, wait, what did I say? I forgot. The last thing I said was that I'm not sure how much of the video idea I should talk about. Because I don't know if I want to, like, spoil it. Yeah, the issue with my German channel is I have ideas for it, but I don't feel like doing those ideas, to be completely honest. Cause I've got stuff like, one day I wanna do a video where I cook like a schnitzel from scratch, stuff like that. But those kinds of videos have require a lot of setup. And I kind of want to just do some more like chill videos, like the last one I did, just to kind of like get into the rhythm of uploading on that channel regularly. But yeah, I have a cool idea for the next video. I hope it's gonna work out. Already 6 PM. It is indeed. This day's been going by really fast. Spooky, scary. I don't like. Who pressed the fast forward button on the sun? Hello, can I help you? The fuck is that?
I understand something.
Yeah.
Do you know how I had those beer bottles? Or maybe chat wants to know about this. So I've had these random beer bottles on my balcony for like a year.
That's literally been a year.
I forgot about them. One of the okay, first of all, there were snails all over that.
Oh.
They were loving it. They were eating the cardboard.
Oh, that's why those holes in the cardboard came from.
Yeah, they got inside. And one of the bottles is sealed, but it has like half of the beer
What?
left. Only one of them. And on the bottom, it looked like as if it broke and it leaked, but it didn't.
Huh?
It's a completely sealed glass bottle.
Oh,
I'm trying to wrap my fucking head around this. Sorry, oops.
why did it? How did it come out? What?
I don't get it.
I'm so confused.
There was like stuff all over the bottom of
Yeah.
the bottle, but it's sealed. How does that make any sense?
Huh?
Is it like underneath the label? Is there a hole? No.
Maybe the snails like bit a hole into it and had a little drink, and then they like resealed it with their snail goo.
But it's completely sealed.
Yeah, they resealed it with their snail goo. Weren't you listening?
And it has the same properties of glass.
Yeah, of course.
Those are some crazy ass snails.
Everyone knows snails can poop glass.
Like, I was looking at this and I was like, there's no way. It's sealed.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I'm gonna be even more amazed if there's carbonation in it.
What are you planning to do with those beers?
I'm pouring them.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
they've been left outside for a year. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Did you hear?
It has carbonation?
How? How, dude? How?
I'm scared.
No one's gonna believe this. How?
Oh, you should have taken a video of the unopened bottle.
Yeah. What? Like, I'm thinking, like, did they get into the seal, you know, like what is it called, the top of it, the crown.
I don't know. Do I look like I know
You
beer
know the
bottle
metal thing that's on
anatomy?
top of beer bottle.
The cap.
Cap.
Oh.
But I am so confused. Right now.
Yeah.
Did chat say anything yet? Please, like, let me know if they have some sort of scientific.
They're just saying snails and snail goo over and over. Chat's not being very helpful right now. Yeah, thanks for your help, guys. I mean, I would say that it like evaporated, but there's nowhere for the moisture to escape to, right? You should have seen it. It's like a completely sealed beer bottle with like only half full. Yo, maybe it got shipped like that. Maybe it was a production error. That would explain it. Although it wouldn't explain how the beer got out, because there was literally like a pool of beer underneath the glass. Yep, I don't know. You know what's really annoying about those types of situations? There's like no way to find out what actually happened. Like, I don't know, I guess we can like Google it and see if there's like some kind of like scientific explanation for what might have happened. Hello.
Like, look at.
Yeah, it definitely came out, right?
Look, what is that?
Yeah.
How did they do that?
Ew, what the fuck?
Like they somehow bit through the glass. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I'm confused.
What the?
I'm scared. What exactly are you gonna ask Google? Well, you know, like Gemini, right? You can be like, okay, Google, where I have a completely sealed bottle of beer that's missing half of the liquid. What could have caused this? And then Gemini is like, okay, so basically, there's this scientific thing called snail goo, which may have caused some inconceivable evaporation, which is where the liquid evaporates, but also is not left as a residue on the inside. You know what I mean? Thank you for the bits, by the way, Casper. I appreciate it. I am about to end very soon. I'm just finishing up this this line art. But I've been pretty good aside from the illness. I'm quite proud of myself for finishing the last video within 3 weeks instead of 4. And I think the 3-week upload schedule's gonna actually become a thing on my channel now. Would be so funny if it just said that you drank it. It's like, well, the only conceivable reason why that would occur is if somebody opened the bottle, drank a bit of it, and then resealed it. Yeah, they must have somehow made a really tiny hole in the bottle. I can't think of any other explanation. Like a hole that's so tiny that you wouldn't see it, like, you wouldn't see it dripping out, but over the course of, let's say, a year, would lead to a small puddle forming underneath the bottle, right? That's probably what happened. Like, maybe there was a small, like, crack in the glass already, and the snails detected that with their super sense. So I don't know if you know this, but snails frickin' love beer. Snails love beer even more than Andro. If there was a tiny hole, there wouldn't be carbonation. I mean, surely if it's like really tiny hole, right? Like the size of like a needle, then it's possible that the carbonation stayed in, right? One of my partners is obsessed with snails and keeps them as pets. Oh, do they have those like giant snails? I don't know. Snails are cool though. I like snails. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be done. I think I'm done for today. Apologies. But thank you for sticking around for so long, or however long you have stuck around, whether it's been short or long. These are all the little thingies that we've done so far today. It's been very fun, thank you for keeping me company. We've had some fun discussions today. Thank you for the bits, Casper. Have a nice weekend. You too, dude. You too. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next Monday. Be back on Monday. before I go, do not forget, it's very important that